yeah, and then the 3 million shark car, you buy that again, it will get you a 3 million bonus if you buy that shark car. And hey, Ginger Ninja here. So let's go on to another part of the heist. Let's go on to another part of the heist. And then if you buy the 8 million, you buy the 8 million, I think you get 8 million back. So they're kind of the bonus. So technically they're double. So technically you'll say in that 128, you're getting it for 64. In that 62, you're getting it for 31, and in that 22, you're getting it from 11. So basically, you're getting half off if you buy them double. If you know what I mean. And to celebrate that, they're bunter good, and to celebrate that, the bun or gig uniting, and the door for the casino were made into a t-shirt, and that t-shirt is getting out for anybody for free. What did I buy for that? Well, I upgraded my arcade, what I got for free, and I upgraded my bunker, and then I will be buying a mansion penthouse just to get that I will be buying a penthouse for the Diamond Casino to get a VIP access to the Diamond, to get VIP access to the Diamond Casino, so I can get secure intel. So I will be buying that, and a Drake White shark car. So yeah, so I can put money back into the budget, and yeah, so I will be buying that to put money back in. But I also upgraded the penthouse. I also upgraded the arcade and the finish, so I upgraded that. So I also upgraded then, so yeah, I upgraded then a bit. So yeah, you should be getting your reward and bonus soon. So Warcraft 3. Let's do the Call of Duty one. So Call of Duty were doing an Australian part, and I think it was like £20 or $20 or $18 or £18. And basically they said, and it was a wider Australian wildfire occur. And many people complain that the money will go into people in Australia with the wildfire. So now 100% of the money is going to 100% of the money is going to the wildfire, and that Tuesday so Diddleton and Tuesday it will be something like the fourth. I think the fourth. They're gonna share the profit, and then they're gonna get it all to Australia. I think the money for that is gonna I think it's gonna do really well. My prediction may be at least 10 grand. At least 10 grand, maybe even $1 million. Cause people probably bought the pack because they were thinking it was gonna get support for Australia and it didn't go out there. So if you're in Australia and if you're suffering in that event, my gratulation go out to you, and take care, stay safe, do what you have to do to protect your family and your life and your career. So just stay safe out there, and yeah, if you need any support, then I'll be willing to give you support in the comment section, and we can have chat about it in the comment section. So on one of the video, or just send me a DM on Instagram, the Guardian the Gamer Media Group, or on YouTube, or on one of the channel. I'll be willing to give you support for free because you need it. So yeah, I'll be willing to do that. So yeah, then Australian 5, and now Warcraft 3-4. World of Warcraft 3 is a popular game, but World of Warcraft 3-4 is sort of remade the title. Came out of Britain, it was announced sort of it was really like sort of the it was really announced sometime. It was really announced like later in Britain, later during BritCon, and it looked amazing. The graphic looked amazing from the trailer, but when the game, it just looked shotty and arcadey. So so basically it had been downgraded from the original launch. That what people are saying, it been downgraded from the original launch and stuff. It have been downgraded from the original launch and stuff. From when it came out, so it have been downgraded from it launch and all that, and they got thing to counteract Dota 2. So basically, Dota was basically a coding game in Warcraft 3. So basically, a coding game where when you make a coding game, Blizzard have 100% right of that coding game. But don't feel right and feel and say and feel sort of miserable and dirty. But it kind of tells. So yeah. Oh. Finny, wait for when I get there. So basically Warcraft 3, the community hate Warcraft 3-4 because it looked downgraded and everybody disappointed. It looked downgraded from BritCon. It looked like what I seen. It looked like a 2008 game, made by Activision, not by Blizzard, and not for the PC community, for Xbox, for 2 generations ago of console. So it looked really like that game, and the cutscene looked awful. The cutscene looked bad. The cutscene looked bad. Luke, are you good? The cutscene looked bad, and yeah. So it looked terrible and awful and bad, and yeah. Are you coming with me, Luke? Luke? Okay, come with me. Yeah. So yeah. The cutscene is bad, and now they're doing a thing. I think they can't really counteract Dota 2. So Luke, enter. I think they really counter Dota 2. Cause basically, you don't know, Warcraft 3 is a game made by Britain, and Dota 2 is, yeah, a game, but it was originally a coding game what blew into the whole game, and I really think they did they done the to counteract Dota 2, so they don't get a massive new custom game in there. They don't get a massive custom game in their own custom game. They don't see the other massive. They don't see the other massive custom game in their big custom game. I think they did really counteract Dota 2. And it just looks shotty and bad graded, and it just look bad for British standard, and I really think they did for Dota 2 to counteract Dota and for that Dota situation, and it really not British. It really get in the pattern. It really not British, and it really not British, and it more like Activision British in the game. So it really counteracting Dota 2, and yeah, I just think that it's really bad. The community, or the British community and the Warcraft community should get better than this, and they should get the British that they did, not the new British, or not the new British, or the Activision British, or the old sort of terrible British, not the new British, because the new British is not British Activision, and the cutscene is downgraded, and I think Activision is really Activision is really shutting out all the money of British got, because I think Activision is sort of woody when they lost Destiny, and sort of Call of Duty is sort of going down with player, and I think they're sort of woody, so they're trying to take all the money out of British, because British is like they're only saving grave for Activision. Like they're only saving grave for Activision, so I really think that like they're they're trying to get any penny out of the Activision community, and they're trying to tear the community apart and trying to melt them to bit like they melt a car. But gamer are not food, they're not idiot. They're not idiot, they're not food, they won't get melt by a car. They're not idiot, they're not food. They're not idiot, they're not food, they're not gonna get, you know, melt by a car, and they are a car. The gamer, yeah, they have high expensive PC, and they spend lower money on game console, but they're not just, not all gamers are rich, and not all gamers want to give them, and even if they are rich, not all gamers want to give money to a game. I'm okay with buying the game, or buying the expansion, or the DLC, or the season pass. I'm okay doing all that, but when it comes to money, when it comes to microtransaction and skin like that, I'm really not okay with that. And for me, I'm really gonna cut Activision and and call Activision out for what they're doing, and not let them do it. And they're just gonna ruin another company. They conglomerate what Activision is, what used to be a fine good gaming publisher and community back in the olden days. Now they're just turning into Now they're coming into EA and they're just being worn in EA because they're taking the community what they got and they're literally putting the Activision fighter. They're basically doing what they did. They basically doing what they did with COD. They basically doing what they did with COD, and they're basically doing what they did with COD when COD Advanced Warfare gets surprise shot and all that. They basically did it with COD and they basically done it with COD and what they did with surprise shot, and they're basically taking all the money away. They're basically taking all the money away, like they did with COD and moting the community. Only they're not doing it with loot boxes. They're doing it with stupid practice and policy. They will know it would upset the community and it would hurt the community in its name in vain. And they're doing these stupid policies that are really terrible and really bad. And they need to stop this. And Activision and Blizzard even need to be told that this is what not gamers play game for. They don't play game to be they don't play game to be like animal and be milked and be manipulated on. They don't play game to. They did not World War II. The world know that that not right anymore. We're not human to experiment on. So yeah, just don't do that, and I find it really a shame for Blizzard. And to be honest, I don't care. Like, the only good Activision game are you to play is Destiny. And yeah, you will get COD game with a fun and unique, but you will get COD game with a fun and unique, but more of the Call of Duty game, more of the game that I used to play with will, more of the Destiny was the only Activision game I played, and the only game where I would actually send money and in microtransaction money. And the only game I would buy brand new and collectible, and I would go out and pre-order and buy it collectible and even buy it digitally sometime and get copy and special edition. And then I bought COD. I bought the new Modern Warfare, and yeah, the new Modern Warfare, that was really good. The new Modern Warfare is really good, but I'm not gonna spend $20, $20, £20, €20 on skin and cosmetic item. And could it not a free-to-play game? If I want it and I think they're cool, I might. But at the end of the day, I'm probably more likely to not spend money on that thing. I'm probably more likely to not spend money on that thing. So yeah, I'm not getting in. I probably will buy Activision game. I probably will say they're alright. I probably will say they're shit. But if they're good, they're good. I'm not gonna lie from the truth. And yes, to me, in my honor, my overall opinion of the game. My overall opinion on the game, it could affect you put the microtransaction in Activision. But my honest opinion on the game, it's not gonna affect it got microtransaction in. But if you do something really bad like loot boxes in Advanced Warfare, and then it gonna That might have been it in a good effect where they got microtransaction in. So yeah. So yeah. So that end of the gaming news, and I just want to say that you're ruining the community picture, and I hope you die in that the end. That the end of the gaming news. And so yeah, moving on. Currently we have no sponsor, no advertisement, no ads on or no Tgtg store discount for you to get away on the podcast or say on new information. So yeah, currently we have none of that. But let's get on to technique. And I think there's only one big technique that the UK and the I think there's only one big technique before we get into some tech topic and some non-related tech topic. Yeah, so let's get on to technique. While many European countries and the UK is letting Huawei control their network, but only a tiny percent of it, like 30%. Like 30%. Like 30%, and the UK is not gonna use Huawei networking for syndicated, so like in probably the hardware law or the hardware common or the hardware parliament to get in there, and they're not gonna use secure information and secure data. So they're not gonna use that in ban, prison, probably court. They're just gonna use it for consumer usage. For consumer usage. They're probably only gonna use that for consumer usage and consumer purposes only. But yeah, so yeah, about what I was saying about Huawei, and yeah, and we're only gonna use 30% of the network for ban, and we're only gonna use 30%. Even yes. Okay. We're gonna use Huawei for consumer good and in their home. Some people might say we're too weak to do that, and some people say we might be even weak doing letting Huawei into our network. But we could become between a low-income country. We could become from a hate IC, a really rich country, and powerful and so advanced and so developed and had so advanced and so developed, because your country advanced, your country is so developed. We can become from that country into actually NE, a new emerging economy, and people what look at people what really would just really leave, because they would just go, well, I got the money to go everywhere. I don't care about my house. I don't care about my car or my family. I got the money to leave. So why did I leave? I got the money to leave. I got the money to go everywhere. So you know what? I'm gonna use that money and I'm gonna free, because the only really thing that we're good at, the only thing that we're good at, it really, the only thing that we're good at, it really,
When it's showtime, we're gonna need 2 key cards to get into the vault access tunnel. Luckily for you,
the only thing we're really, the only thing what depends on our country, the important good, important good the only reason why people come here is because we had good connection. We get trade, we get car from Germany, we get technology from China and the US, and we get things like car and weapon and technology and firm from the US and China. And people what had got the money to leave will just leave because they said, why? Fuck this. I got the money, I'm going. Because they did not develop enough. The country not develop enough and it not, yeah. And the only 3 reasons why they care is new, better infrastructure, imported goods, and new technology. And then new consumer technology. So yeah. I think letting her while we're in might seem vulnerable because we led the EU. It might seem weak now. We just led the EU, the European Parliament and all that. But I think it's vulnerable and I think it's a good decision to do. And yeah, and so on, because it could be meaning 5G could become in 5 year time with. In 5 year time that than that, and we want it now, and it coming in 5 year time, and then prices are gonna be ridiculous high and ridiculous expensive, and they're gonna keep expensive and high for a long of potable. So yeah, and finally for the podcast, I just want to give an honourable mention to Liner and the Liner Tactic team, Liner friend and family, because online friend and family, because yeah, I can see what you're going through, Lion, but and I can see what you're going through, Liner, and that video that you posted was really emotional to see me as a YouTuber, as a fan, as somebody what liked, somebody what you, somebody what, and to me it was really emotional. And I know what you're going through. I know sometimes you feel like that. I know sometimes you
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I know sometimes you feel like that, and sometimes you feel like disappointed, and sometimes you feel like that. But Liner, in my opinion, then you got an awesome job, an awesome team, and yeah. I know you're not retired, and I'm not one of them people, what you gonna say, but Liner, I wish you the best luck in your family, in your future, all that, because I actually love you. You're the best team in the world, and you make my day even better when I watch your video. And you make me want to love tech and go into tech, and even more. And to be honest, if I say my top 5 inspiration, you be up there with Bill Gates and my parents. Because you inspire me, and I think you inspired the tech community to should be more interested in tech, should make tech work for us and work for you. So, Liner, yeah, I can't wait to watch you ever more, and I can't wait to see your team fly and to see the success rain on anybody, and I can't wait to do that. And so thank you for being in here, and thank you for being the person, Liner. I really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you for all the fans. Thank you, Liner. Thank you, LTT. Thank you for playing. Thank you all the tech community, especially Liner and TT, for being in the community, for letting me be a part of the community and be an active viewer and a follower. Thank you, Liner. And we got celebrated because we led the EU. Yeah. So bye guys, this is Guardian the Gamer Podcast. Soon out, and I will see you soon. Sorry it was a bit light on content and no super chat and no chat. Bye.